All right. Exodus 32 verse 21. And Moses said unto Aaron, this is after he come down from the mountain. All right. And Moses said unto Aaron, what did this people unto thee, that thou hast brought so great a sin upon them? You see this, man? Because of Aaron's bashfulness, he had the people ended up being destroyed, man. He brought sin on them. You see this, man? Ended up having the sin on the children of Israel. And you know, this is the same spirit a lot of you preachers are in, man. All right, you don't want to tell the people in your congregation y'all Israel. Right? Scared to speak the whole truth. Right? Scared to say Esau is the so-called white man. Right? This is what y'all afraid of, man. Y'all bashful. See, it's too hard for you to accept the truth and swallow that jagged pill. Right? Too hard, man. Yeah, it's too hard for you, man. So that's what y'all do, man. Y'all water down the truth because y'all bashful. Because y'all scared, man. Right? You so bashful, you end up destroying yourself and you get your congregation destroyed. Matter of fact, let me bring that out, man. Let's get that in Jeremiah real quick. Let me show you something real quick. See how bashfulness destroys many people. Alright? This is Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 14. Jeremiah 14, I'm starting at verse 15, man. Alright? Jeremiah 14, verse 15. Therefore thus saith Adonai concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name. I sent them not. Yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. Why do you think they said that? Why do you think they said sword and famine shall not be in the land? Because they was bashful, man. They were scared to tell the people the real truth concerning the invasion of the Babylonians. They didn't want to tell the people the truth so that they could repent, right? And turn back to the Most High and have the Babylonians not come against them. This is what they did, man. They were bashful. They were scared. They were scared to tell the truth, man. Right? They was bashful, man. Okay? And it says what? Jeremiah 14 and 15. Therefore thus saith Adonai concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not, yet they say sword and famine shall not be in this land. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. You see that? By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. Guess what? Aaron was like the false prophet in Exodus. Why? Because he was under the pressure of making that idol. Right? He was under the pressure of making that idol. And then what? He made that idol. He made that idol and he was real bashful. Right? Real bashful. So Aaron went ahead and he made that idol. That's basically equivalent to what they do today. They'll tell their people about the idol Jesus. They'll tell them Jesus is a so-called white man. Right? When it's clear he is so-called black man. All you gotta do is read in the book of Revelation. chapter 1, right? Messiah black, ain't he? Yeah, see? They can't bring their tongue to confess the truth because they bashful. You know, lies is the thing that promotes people in this society, right? That's what lies do. That's why people tell lies. This is why Aaron made the golden calf, because he wanted to save his life. He was afraid of them Israelites. Because if he would have said no, they probably would have destroyed him right there. He lied to save his life, right? He lied to save his life. This is the same thing these preachers do. They lie to save their lives, man. That's why they teach you lies in these churches. You see what I'm saying? That's why they teach you lies, man. He was trying to save his life, man. But guess what? They're not going to say their life when they teach these lies. Because of their bashfulness, right? If they want to be bashful, they're going to end up destroying themselves. That's why I just read here in Jeremiah. Let me get it again, man. Jeremiah 14, verse 15. Therefore thus saith Adonai concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not. Yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. This is the point right here. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. You see that, man? By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed, right? Because they was too bashful to tell the truth to the congregation, to their people, that the Most High allowed them to be destroyed by their own lives, man. See how that worked? Because they bashful. They scary, man. Okay? Scary, man. Just scary as I don't know what, man. Right? Too scared to tell the truth, man. Because you afraid of the multitude. You afraid of the heathen. Right? You fearful, man. All right, let's go back to matter of fact, let me finish in Jeremiah. Let me finish that up. Okay? Jeremiah. Jeremiah 14, verse 16, and the people to whom they prophesied shall be cast out in the streets of Jerusalem. See, these people prophesy falsely because they bashful. Either because they're fearful, they still want to they want to continue to receive gifts. They want to continue to get them tithes and them offerings into the church. See, it's a money racketeer, right? They're extorting you, telling you lies for your money, right? Jeremiah 14, verse 16. And the people to whom they prophesy shall be cast out in the streets of Jerusalem because of the famine and the sword, and they shall have none to bury them, their wives, nor their sons, nor their daughters. I will pour their wickedness upon them. You see this, man? Okay. Let me read it again in Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 20, verse 22. There is that destroyeth his own soul through bashfulness. You see that? Destroy your own soul through bashfulness. You're scared as hell to tell the truth. Right? You're scared mad as hell to tell the truth, man, because you bashful. And then the only thing at the end of that is what? And by accepting a person's overthroweth himself. So he ended up, listen, Aaron ended up getting overthrown because of his bashfulness, right? Prophets that prophesied falsely ended up being overthrown because of their bashfulness. They feared the people. They wanted to continue to receive them gifts, right? But they ended up getting themselves destroyed, man. That's it, man. Okay? Now let's go back to Exodus. Go back to Exodus. All right. Back in Exodus, man. All right, Exodus 20. Exodus 20. Exodus 32. Exodus 32, huh? Verse 21. And Moses said unto Aaron, what did this people unto thee, that thou hast brought so great a sin upon them? Right? And Aaron said, check out what Aaron said. What did Aaron say? Let not the anger of Adonai wax hot, of my Lord wax hot. Thou knowest the people. You see this? Aaron's like, you see how these people are, man. Don't accuse me of doing something wrong, because you know how these people are, man. They wicked. Right? They came against me, man. This is what Aaron's saying. It says what? Thou knowest the people that they are set on mischief. For they said unto me, make us gods which shall go before us. But as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. So you see, he making the excuse, man. He making an excuse because of his fearfulness, his bashfulness. This is a problem. Remember I brought out the dialogue in the wilderness, man. Right? Remember the one who buried his talent in the earth or hid it in a napkin? And he said he made an excuse unto the Most High. He said, I fear thee because thou art an austere man. Right? This is what Aaron, this is the same thing, pretty much the same dialogue that Aaron is speaking. Right? Same dialogue Aaron's speaking, making an excuse. Because he's bashful. Making an excuse for his bashfulness. Right? Trying to say that because of the people, see, this is the thing, man. This is the same dialogue with Adam and Eve. Remember Adam took the fruit from Eve. Right? That's like Eve telling Adam, hey, make me a god, Adam. Right? Adam, make me a god. Then Adam, he go ahead and he eat the fruit. Right? Because she already done ate the fruit. See, Eve ate the fruit of idolatry. See what I'm saying? Eve ate the fruit of idolatry. So what ended up happening was she turned around and she liked the taste of idolatry because it gave her pleasure at the moment. right? Same thing with these Israelites, right? Gave them pleasure. They wanted the idol to worship at that moment, because like I said, man, they was in a microwave generation in Egypt. Man. They wanted that now gratification, man. Right? They wanted it right now. So Eve turned around and give Adam the taste of the right now gratification of idolatry. So he turned around and he eat the fruit of idolatry. And then when the Most High catch him, he's like, he asks Adam, like Moses is asking Aaron, right? What have you done, man? Right? It says, verse 21, what did this people unto thee? What did Eve do to you, man? Huh, Adam? Adam, what did Eve do to you, man? Right? This is the reply that Adam and Aaron made. Look at this, man. And Aaron said, let not the anger of my Lord wax high. You see? Thou knowest the people that they are set on mischief, man. You see, Eve was set on mischief, man. He could not take the constant, perpetual, rebelliousness from Eve, man. Same thing with Aaron when he dealing with these Israelites. Constantly set on mischief, man. You Israelites is wicked, man. This is why it's so easy for the nation to rule over you, man, because you just set on mischief to the point you break the Most High's laws, and now you're in captivity and you serving Abraham. Set on mischief, man. Right? Just mischievous. It's all hell. Know what I mean?